So the problem with donations that the world is facing today is the leakage of value that every single donation is faced with before it reaches its impact. It's estimated that 70% of a donation actually reaches the impact it's intended to reach, which leaves questions about that 30% in terms of where it goes. It turns out that a lot of cost is lost through middlemen, corruption, fraud, and a big cost is lost through banks actually just taking fees. It's estimated that the African economy lost $3.4 billion from a UK source. The problem really lies in a lack of trust. So with big charities comes big numbers of loss. And we really wanted to tackle this problem and offer a solution to the donations problem by partnering with Expo Squared, who is a marketing platform for small charities. The solution really lies in identifying three key problems. In leakage of value, there's the costs of fees, the fact that money will be siphoned off to those that are taking it, putting in their pockets, it's at 30%. But really then what happens on the charity side is that there's a lack of transparency, and donors really need to rely on the reputation of a charity in order to trust them. The third problem lies in the fact that there's no data to really prove the impact that a single donation has on its intended cause. So our approach was to provide a solution that takes into account all those three things. And when you think about it, number 1 and 2 can easily be solved by a system where a cryptocurrency, a digital asset that flows through a system that relies on no banks can achieve. But the third point is somewhat more difficult to achieve. So I want to present to you what we've been working on for the past couple of months with our dev team here and Sol and Dan. And just to give you insight as to what the solution could look like. So with the focus of trying to really empower charities, trying to empower those that are fundraising charities too, we decided to focus on the ability to empower them with data, the ability to empower them with proofs over the impact that each donation is giving. The competitive landscape of trying to prove transparency over the flow of funds is not a game that we decided to engage in. As with our partners here in the Toda.Network, we're able to leverage Toda.Q's expertise and technology. So here we've got a dashboard of all the charities that Expo Squared is supporting. And by looking at the project outcomes, we can track and have oversight over the funds as they reach their goals. But to address that third point on my previous slide, we had to take an extra step forward. So if I click on the outcomes here, not only can I see the fact that that goal was reached, but along with the proof that that goal was reached in terms of the currency addressing that intended impact, we attach metadata of actual media that proves that that fund had the impact it was intended to have. So here's one example. The Big Cat Foundation is, the Big Cat Rescue, sorry, is based out of Florida, and it's a small charity that Expo is currently supporting. Another one is the planting trees. So here we have 60% of the campaign for saplings is achieved, along with the proofs that are associated with that. So what our solution really provides, it's a trustless solution for charities to actually prove their figures beyond just the transparency over the currency flow. And we're the first to address the data vacuum that happens in this process of donation. So our approach, yes, we do need to solve the problem of transaction fees. We do need to solve the problem of transparency over flow of funds. And we need to solve this fundamental problem of proving beyond the transactions being made on a monetary level. So our solution provides no leakage. It provides transparency over funds and the proof of impact. For our monetization model, we've been brainstorming a couple, and the one we've settled on for now is one that focuses on monetizing off the money that charities are actually saving by measuring the delta that this solution provides. Thank you so much for listening, and if you have any questions or inquiries, please contact Sol Bowden, this email address. If you have a QR scan, you can download our 4-page executive summary, as well as I put the link up there for those that want to just go on the link directly. Thank you so much.